Hello everybody, it is All Night, and it is Brody time, and welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy. And you're probably wondering, hey, wait a minute, I thought we were still playing investigations. Yes, well, I accidentally deleted the folder with all my recordings for the last session I did that I hadn't uploaded yet, so we've lost all that footage. And, that series is discontinued until further notice. I may be back with it, I may not, I may just watch the rest of the game through YouTube. We'll just move on to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 like nothing ever happened. That's just how I can't play it for now because I feel like such a dolt and it's gonna make me uncomfortable. So, I've always, also, Spirit of Justice is a game that I'm completely blind to. I have never seen any bit of it. So, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm excited. I hope to see all our favorite characters return in this game. I do want to do a bit of research on the special episode of when I should play it. If I should play it, after a certain case. If not, well, we will see. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the game. 2016 to 2024. 2016, God. I was a junior? I think I was a sophomore when this game came out. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing. I was like I was a sophomore. Oh,
on the
and we're
western
already
edge
dropping
of the
frames.
Far East. Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery, the kingdom of Khura'in.
Interesting.
But now, the flames of revolution are threatening to consume it whole. But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
Interesting. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. Hello, young child. The foreign turnabout. Interesting. In Khura'in, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. Don't know who this is, and priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not, death. In the name of the Holy Mother, fear only the impurities of your soul. Someone was just murdered! Well, there's the guy we just found murdered. They're showing us the villain again? The blight on my soul. I'll have the child take the blame. We're repeating the first case of the first game. We have to defend somebody. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the child. Phew, I'm finally here. So, this is the kingdom of Khura'in, huh? What a long trip. And how many hours I was in the air. Just look at this place. It's very loud. Get a load of this street. Really feels like I'm in another world here. That gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of town. Wow, I'm straight in the middle of the street. I have to get a picture of that. Excuse me, sir. I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it. That's quite a crest it has on his head. Excuse me, sir! What? Oh, yes. Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright? Yes, that's right. I am Phoenix Wright. Heh heh, ha ha ha. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. Wait a minute. Are you? That's right. I'll be Urgade. I know. I probably butchered that. At your service. I'm a monk in training at Temple, and I'll be your guide around town. It's very nice to meet you. Hapuraki. Happy? What now? Hapuraki. That's how you greet people here in Khura'in. It's like, hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. Hapuraki. My name is Phoenix Wright, and if you didn't know that after all these games, there's something wrong with you. And I run a small law office. Well, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the kingdom of Khura'in, land of spirit, mediums, and mystery. Oh yeah, I gave him the right voice earlier. This is for you, to celebrate your arrival. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? Come on, Phoenix, really? Allow me to explain. This is a famous Khura'in I don't know how to pronounce. This is gonna be a long game. Khura'in sweet bun. It's called a magataman, or soul bun. It's shaped like a magatama. It's so yummy. The scents are so right to the twilight now. That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later. That will be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage. I have to pay? I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more. No wonder his bag looks so heavy, stuffed with all those tools, all the tools of his trade. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. She can't come see you for a few days yet. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. Yay! We get to see Maya again! Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. Till Trucy came along, and Paulo, and then they tried to get rid of me, but they had to bring me back in the next game anyway. Came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her aesthetic training with her. I'll be. This is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all. Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Ah, shucks, she said that? That sure was nice of her. I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit, too. If there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. That girl worries too much. But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Wright, sir. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her, too. Oh, well, you know. I thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first. Oh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights this country has to offer. Thanks. That would be great. Guess Albie takes his job very seriously. Well, what are you waiting for? Those sights are gonna see themselves. Yikes, you don't have to shove. First stop, Temple, right there in the center of town. There's something that I really want to show you. I murdered a guy. Oh, damn it. Got me again. Wow, it's even more impressive up close. Allow me to explain. I can't remember which game that reminds me from. I'll probably think of it. Was it Kingdom of Arise? Tales of Arise? I think it was. It's like, let me explain. Oh no, it's Sojiro. It's Coffee Daddy. Yeah, for Persona 5. Let me explain. Like, that's what that reminds me of. Okay, let's continue on with this game now. This is the heart of our town, Temple. It was created by the founder of Khura'in, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday. I read that people of this country are all adherents to Khura'inism. Wow, very creative, Shu. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated. The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our— oh, sorry, this is Albi. The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. The spirit medium has become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. The spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence. The main thing you want to see when you come to the temple is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. The dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls from the Trilogy. Goodness, we believe it wings from loop to the trap. Hold it! Slow down! Hold on, let me go back and let me reread that. Because they do this, I didn't know they do it. The dance along with the Song of Ceremony is performed and offered to our Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. In Khura'in, we believe the soul is carried by the sacred Khura'inese butterfly. It wings from a loop that wraps around the soul to transport it. Okay, there we go. Hold it! Slow down! Well, I can't remember all that at once. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited. Anyway, the main thing I got from all that is that you really, really love your country. Well, that's sure true. I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Let's see, I guess I just explained about half of what I usually explain. So I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 damas for the tour fee. Thank you for your patronage. I guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship, too. Come to think of it, Miss Maya told me she could tell I love my country, too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother. Really, an hour? Hope that counted as patience training. And she seemed really interested, too. She listened to my whole speech. Huh, that doesn't sound like the Maya I know. Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kind of like a big sister to me. This is Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her. Oh no! What's the matter? It's that time already. We have to hurry to the temple right away, but first, let me give you this lyrics card for the song ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics there too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go. Oh, yeah, I forgot they speak English. But why the big rush? Well, I guess they do. If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of Her Benevolence's Dance of Devotion. Her Benevolence? That really hot chick at the beginning? Sorry. She's probably like 16 and I'm gonna regret that statement. Are you smitten, Phoenix?
your guide. You're under arrest for treason.
Oh yeah, cause he'd betray his country, yeah. Okay. Oof. Her stare is piercing, Jesus Christ. She a girl boss? I figured it. Just like, look down at you with like, just disgust, like, murderer. Let me in. Why won't you let me in? Because you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this court? I told you, my friend is on trial in there. The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday and arrested Albie on suspicion of treason. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. The trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off! If you want a picture from your scrapbook, take one of me and get out of here. Look, you got it all wrong. Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Sorry. I could tell him I'm Khura'in, but you know what? I'll leave that for safe data to do. Okay, tell him I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? A lawyer? I can't. That's not possible. What's he shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right? Wait! Get back here, you! So this is the Khura'in's courtroom. Oh no, really? Here to- wait, isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court? Oh, I see what's gonna happen here. The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Guilty! What? A verdict already? But the trial only just started. Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look. Seances performed by Princess Shrifa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities? But I didn't... Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Khura'inism, would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know. But I didn't do it. Your benevolence, allow me to explain, I beg of you. Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. Oh, I think we're not gonna like you. But what in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance? What is Albie's attorney doing? Wait a minute. Where is Albie's attorney? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong! Foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, as Royal Priestess and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. As you command, so shall it be done, your benevolence. May Her Holiness grant us her divine favor. Diara Khura'in.
Objection!
What? Wait just one moment. You're... me and my big mouth. Now what? Mr. Wright? What are you doing here, sir? Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. The trial has only been underway for a few minutes. Excuse me? Who on earth are you? I'm, well, an ordinary tourist, Your Honor, just passing through. A tourist? Are you Haparaki? But more importantly, where's this boy's defense attorney? Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney. Wait, what? Of course you would be aware, being a foreigner and all, but we have no need for defense attorneys here in the kingdom of Khura'in. We leave it all up to her benevolence, the sacred power of spirit communion. Her divination seances determine all. What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? You would dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon. If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff? The bailiff is that big scary dude with the big scary gun, isn't he? I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels. Wow, she's a bitch. At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt. Now, hold on! Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this. I'll be. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright. But never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya. But forget about me. You have to go now. I'm sure you can find another guide. There are lots more places I wanted to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry. The poor kid is trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. What can I do? What should I do? Well, oh god, that was... Then Albie. I can't just let a verdict be handed down when nobody's standing in Albie's... What the fuck? In Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him. Defend him? You can't be serious. Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind? Heaven forbid. Defend me, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? You can't do that. I most certainly can. Don't worry, I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious I would be if I let anything happen to you? Mr. Wright. You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Not pursue this matter any further. Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out! Hold it! Your Majesty, if you please. You have something to say, Mr. Payne? Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Right. Mr. Whoever you are. Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler? That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. And yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land. I had dealings with him in the courtroom before. Heavens to Betsy. What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney? A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock. I've never thought of that. You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. Guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here. Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country? But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case. Call it nostalgia, if you will, but I am most eager to give it a try. I have a previous engagement, you see, a class together with the missus. Your Majesty, I agree. We should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom. A score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country? Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick. As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself. Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and Her Benevolence want, I will acquiesce, I think that is. As for the defense, I hope you're prepared for every eventuality. Every eventuality? Every eventuality? What is he talking about? There, are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Yes, thank you, Mr. Payne. Sorry for not remembering you earlier. That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I am also known in this country. And you'll see soon enough just why that is, when you're forced to capitulate to me before this very court of law. Why is he so strangely confident? Not only that, but what's with the gallery? Just you watch, that defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can bet on it. Get him, Chief Prosecutor. Crush that defense devil. This is way more lawyer hate than ever back home. Now, if you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne. Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder. Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pat Roll, Temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure. To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act. Yeah, one that a kid can pull off. I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo. It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually. We may rely on the power of seances, but our police still carry out investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable. Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I could check the evidence out myself by looking in the court record. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation. Exactly, Your Majesty. Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown. Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How can you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the Matima of the Holy Mother. Her soul is sealed within the treasure. I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. You don't believe it, do you? Of course I believe it. Something tells me I'd better play along. This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Your Honor, Your Majesty, what is it now? This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Could I see a photo of it or something? Of all the outlandish requests, the defense attorneys truly are beyond the pale. He's been getting awfully angry with me. Are those veins popping out of his forehead? It's forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright. Yes, there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too. For the benefit of shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper. Dude, I just got here. Whatever. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. These are only the public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year. For a special New Year's rite, that takes place at the palace. Therefore, the treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple. Right, Your Majesty, your inexcusable thievery. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused, so he used his position as monk in trading to get his hands on the treasure. Is that it? The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his aesthetic trading. Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume? What? No, I do have questions. Even more? But you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes. What? He's still planning on going to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about? Well, we will have to learn more about that next time, because we're a bit over time. So, oh, sorry for the yawn there. So, I'm excited to start this game. So we're in a trial that doesn't have defense attorneys. I'm guessing a defense attorney at one time did something so horrible that they banned the use of defense attorneys. I guess we'll figure out more later in the game, but I'm excited to see more of it. And until then, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Brony Time for more content, especially for more Spirit of Justice, Jesus. And I will see you all in the next one.